What's up, everybody? It's your girl Q1, and I am back with another episode of Zatima Season 4, Episode 8, Family Affair. Y'all, before I start, make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Click the notification bell button so you can be updated on every video I drop. Y'all make sure you like the video so I can stay in the algorithm. Also, Sunday, don't forget to come around to my channel. I am starting my new segment called Healing Out Loud. Y'all, it's a once a month segment where it be me and my cousin will be talking about our healing journey and just kind of, checking everybody's temperature. So, if you need a temp check, come on down, come to the live, let us know what you got going on. We can talk about it, do all of the things, or even if you just want to sit in and listen, in the bushes, that is okay too. So, yeah. Anyway, let's just start with the episode because it starts with Zach. He just heads to the gym with Tony and Nathan. Nathan is acting really weird. Like, I was like, what's wrong with him? Like, he acting like, you know, like he's a trainer. It's odd. His whole attitude is odd. So I was like, well, maybe, he done went back home with this lady. I don't know. I don't know. So he said that he tells the fellas that he finally, have his woman in check. And then we found out that he was taking testosterone pills, and this dumbass fool took 6. He said, you're supposed to say take 6 every 2 to 4 hours. I was like, wait a minute, what? He read the bottle wrong. Enough for him to OD. Like, it is just insane. Like, Nathan is weirdo. Anyway, the police comes in looking for Zach, and I'm looking like, what happened? Like, did we miss something? It turns out that these ladies are strippers. And why would y'all hire a stripper? Why would y'all have strippers in the gym? Like, literally taking off their clothes in front of all of these people and dancing. Like, that makes no sense. So he tells them, he tells the ladies to stop. They tried to put him on camera. He was like, hey, this not me, Fatima. And so he lets them know, I have a maternity shoot because they was going to try to kidnap him and take him for the day. And he was like, I can't go with y'all. I have a maternity shoot. But he tells them, no, they didn't express to him, you don't have time for us anymore. You're always busy, or you're going to be a father and a husband and all of the things. And I'm just looking at them like, what's the problem? And so the dancers were listening, and it was like, yeah, y'all sound crazy. Y'all sound like children. And so Zach invites both Nathan and Tony to the maternity shoot, and also he makes both of them the godparents. The godfathers. And I was like, oh my God. Anyway, Angela tells Fatima, goes into her office. She lets her know, hey, did you eat? Fatima was like, oh no, I forgot to eat. You're pregnant. How are you forgetting to eat? Whatever. She said, I have to go meet Sage. And Angela was like, listen, I'm going to get you some food. She was like, she said, okay, just give me a sandwich and some chips. So Angela was like, well, no, I'll just get you a salad and salmon. And Fatima gets extremely angry. And she was like, I keep telling y'all I can make my own decisions. Y'all act like. She went in on Angela. And Angela was like, hold up. I'm just trying to help you. But baby, if it was a sandwich and some chips that you want for you and your unborn fetus, that's what I'm going to get for you. Right? So, she feels like I'm pregnant. That is, stop treating me like a child. I can run my own life. So she admits to Angela, hold on. So she admits to Angela that she's going to lose. She thinks she's going to lose herself when the baby comes. And she said that what she have going on is a lot. Like, the job, the baby, all of the things. It's a lot. So Angela was like, listen, you don't have to do this by yourself. We are all doing this because we love you. We're trying to help you. And You have Zach. So Zach is lessening the blow for you, but you're taking on too much. You're doing way too much. It's just, Fatima is really annoying me. But I get it. Anyway, Fatima goes to Sage with the documents. She helps her with the documents. They talk about, what they could have been doing versus what they're doing now, what they wanted to do, and all of the things. Anyway, Belinda tells them that she gets to Fatima's house. Fatima walks in. She don't see Belinda. She immediately snaps. Once again, you're getting pissed off for things that are not in your control. And her problem is you want to control everything and you cannot. Y'all, I tell you, she is pissing. Like, I love Fatima, one of my favorites. She was just thoroughly pissing me off. Like, if it's not happening in a way she needed to happen, you're getting extremely upset. Instead of just letting the shit roll off of your tongue or roll off of your back or however you want to put it, you're constantly making yourself angry. It's almost like if the doctor told her, hey, the opposite of what she knows, like the doctor had told her, you need to not stress yourself out. You are stressing yourself out over the smallest things. It's crazy to me, y'all. So Belinda comes in. She's excited, because y'all know Belinda wants Fatima's friendship and Angela's friendship again. I don't know why they're trying to make us like Belinda. I don't know why. I like a smidget now. She's coming around. She's being better. So she lets the ladies know, I'm gonna tell Nathan I'm in love with him. And so she lets them know that Nathan doesn't really want his wife like that, but he just, he tells her, Nathan pillow talking with Belinda about the things that's going on between him and his wife. So Fatima and Angela gets really angry at Belinda and they tell her that she's tripping. Fatima tells her, this is why I can't fool with you, because you don't have no respect for nobody's relationship. Belinda asks if this was about Zach, and she tells her, no, this is about Zach, this is about Nathan, and some dude named Edwin in college. And so Angela and Fatima also let her know that you have an issue with OPP. OPP, other people's property. Or could be other people's penises. I don't know. Whatever OPP stands for in your brain. And so Fatima gets extremely mad. She was like, I just need you to stay away from Zach. And then Angela's like, well, stay away from my men too. And she says to Angela, this is what I'm talking about. And Angela was like, you're getting extremely upset. This isn't about Zach. What is it about? So Fatima was like, well, what if Zach don't like my baby fat? What if he want to leave me and go ahead and be with women like Belinda? Leave me and my baby for someone like Belinda. And so they also tell her that she's disrespectful. She disrespecting the girl code. And I get it. Belinda ain't a girl's girl. So it was well within her rights to get read. At the end of the day, that man is married. Belinda and Fatima, Belinda tells Fatima, she talks her down. She calms her down. She had the ability to calm her friend down. And Belinda actually make things right. And she really apologized. Like last time she was just like, I'm sorry, damn. It just wasn't nothing. But now, she really apologizes to Fatima. And I really think her seeing Fatima, thinking Fatima was shot, that did a lot to her. So over in the corner, Nathan in the corner looking real nervous, real suspect. And they was like, what's wrong with you? And so he was asking, well, why is Belinda here? Well, of course, Zach was like, well, her and Fatima made up Tony was like, she did Fatima's hair. He was like, yeah, I get all that, but why is she still here? And so they was like, well, what are you talking about? They are friends now. They are good. And Nathan lets him know that Lori is on her way over because he told Lori that they can talk at Fatima and Zach's house. And I was like, oh, okay. And they was like, why would you do that? And he was like, well, I didn't know she was going to be here. But regardless, why would you do that? Don't y'all have y'all own place? Anyway, Lori comes in the door. She speaks to everybody. Lori cool, calm, collected. She ain't bothering nobody. Don't nobody bother her. All right? The girl been in anger management. She ain't got time for nothing. For nobody's shenanigans, in my Jocelyn voice. All right? So Belinda takes this moment to be messy and lets Lori know that, oh yeah, when you and your husband was on your break, he was on my couch and we was in my bed looking around. All right? And when I tell you Belinda was charging at her, but they caught Belinda in time. I was like, not Belinda, Lori. Lori was charging at Belinda. But they caught Belinda. I keep saying Belinda. They caught Lori in time because Lori was about to ragtag that ass. Okay? Anyway, I will say all her anger management is gone out the window, but that lady was minding her business that pays her. She wasn't bothering nobody. She ain't say nothing. She ain't coming there with no bag. She ain't do none of that. Okay? She came in there on some peaceful stuff. Belinda was being messy. You just got through from apologizing to Fatima, and now you do this. This is crazy because you really don't want Nathan like that. You only want Nathan because he don't want you. Anyway, we get to Connie's house. She's on the couch sleep. She gets a knock on the door, and it's CPS. And this is where the episode ended. First of all, who called CPS on Connie? Like, I would like to think it was probably one of her neighbors. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that they've been watching her leave the house. And they have no clue as to where she's going, what is happening. But they're calling CPS. They've called CPS on her. And so, I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. I will come back probably tomorrow. Most likely tomorrow I will come back with The Real Housewives of Miami. I am going to watch it today. And then I'll rewatch it tomorrow. What's the name of that other show? Reasonable Doubt. And of course, Bell Collective. Y'all, that comes back on tomorrow night. Oh, goodness. Y'all, I will see y'all tomorrow in the next video. Bye.